Let's go. I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure. Let's do it. Yeah, okay. I pledge. Yep. We swapped. We have swapped, guys. Hey everyone, Nubkeks here. I'm bringing you a PSA. Okay, this is an urgent video for what you should be doing right now in game to prepare for 9.0.5. So even if you've been playing the whole time here in Shadowlands, or if you've just come back to the game after BlizzCon and you're hyped for 9.0.5 and the changes coming there, you need to start preparing for it now. Okay, we're coming up. This is the 26th of February, right? And we know 9.0.5 is supposed to be hitting sometime in March. So at most, you're looking at about, 4 weeks, just under 4 weeks at most. More likely, it's probably somewhere around here, I would say. Somewhere the 9th or 10th of March, maybe the 16th, 17th. That would be my guess. I mean, we'll see though, we'll see. But yeah, we don't have that long. What should you be doing? All right, guys. Well, the first major change that you should prepare for right now is prepare for your best legendary to change, and you need to be saving soul ash in order to do that. So again, to give you an idea, and I'll put these patch notes. They've been last were updated February 23rd. These are the official patch notes for 9.0.5. So they're constantly changing, yeah. But if you just look through this list, you can see that there's just massive changes. I already did a video looking at the first major slew of these changes. So you can find that on the channel if you want to see me talk through it and talk about some of the results of these changes, yeah. But basically every single spec is getting major changes to all, sometimes all of their legendaries, if not a good few of them. Your best legendary may completely change. To give you an example, I'm obviously playing Priest, and I mostly play well, I guess I don't really mostly play Shadow Priest anymore. I play as much Healing Priest as I do Shadow. But for Shadow, this is the big one here. Shadow Flame Rift. This is one of my legendaries is getting buffed by 40%. So if I show you this in game, yeah, if I show it to you in game, the current best one is this Talbot Stratagem. When I've got my dots, all of my dots on the same target, Mind Blast is 60% more damage. Well, this one, Shadow Flame Prism, this one is getting buffed by 40%. When I cast Mind Blast or Shadow Word Death, my Shadow Fiend or Mindbender will teleport behind my target and hit up to 5 nearby enemies for 1,000 Shadow Flame damage. It's going to be 1,400 in patch 9.0.5, and each time the Rift is triggered, it also increases the duration. So like, for example, for Shadow Priest, the initial theory crafting, like the big brain guys that are sitting down and looking at this are going, it looks like as soon as you got a second target in pure single target, Talbot Stratagem is still better. So you want to stick with that, but which we have been using already. But in multi-target, if even a second target just kind of pops in for a little bit, sits down as a cup of tea, and then they head off, even if they're just there for a little bit, Shadow Flame Prism is probably going to start pulling ahead, and the more targets you add, it's going to start pulling a lot ahead, probably. So yeah, I am saving my Soul Ash. I haven't done Torghast yet this week for this, probably. Don't spend it now though, okay guys? So you want to stockpile your Soul Ash. Remember, all of these changes, these are on the test realm. These are not live yet. They could change. Blizzard could change any of this. They could throw them all out if they wanted to. So don't jump the gun and build this legendary now. Just check it out. Start planning ahead for what's looking likely to be the change. Be ready for it, but don't commit to it until the patch actually goes live. Confirm it, check your class Discord, whatever, and then figure it out. But yeah, you can get 1,140 Soul Ash per week from doing Torghast. And again, this is how much it costs to build a legendary. You know, like if you go into patch 9.0.5 with 0 Soul Ash, if your best legendary is something different, sorry friend, you're not getting it week 1. If you're going in with less than 2,000, you're going to get it at 190 item level. It's going to be a really low item level piece. It's going to feel kind of bad, right? So I'd recommend have at least 2,000. That's at least, at least having 1 week saved up before you go into patch 9.0.5. Then you can do your Torghast for that week and at least get it rank 2. Preferably rank 3, even rank 4. Just get your best legendary at its best level. It'll also save you a nice bit of gold if you don't have to buy the lower ranks and keep upgrading it every time. If you can just go straight in and build it rank 4, save yourself a lot of gold and have the best of the best as soon as the patch goes live. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Soul Ash. Hopefully you've been saving it already as soon as they announce patch 9.0.5. But yeah, it's coming soon. Save now. Tip number 2 is kind of a smaller thing. It's more specific, but this may affect some of you in a big way, and you'd feel really bad if you got it wrong. But Stygia, this is the currency that we can obviously farm in the Maw right now. Once patch 9.1 comes live, that's the Chains of Domination. That's quite a way away, right? That's a few months away. I'm guessing somewhere around May or June, more likely, for that one. Stygia is not going to be too relevant once that comes out. It is still relevant in 9.0.5 though. It's still relevant there. In particular, you can use this to buy an item off of Venari that lets you put sockets on certain pieces of gear. Don't do that until 9.0.5. Specifically if you're using Mythic Plus gear. So for example here, I don't think you can put a socket on a trinket, for example. And in fact, I think I actually need to change this trinket because I got a better one last night. But yeah, for example, this here is a 210 item level Mythic 15 thing. And let's imagine I could put a socket on it. Well, here's the thing, right? As you guys probably know, Valor gear, Valor points and the ability to upgrade your gear is coming in 9.0.5, right? So you're going to be able to grind out Valor in dungeons, and you're going to be able to upgrade it all the way up to item level 220. Okay, so let's say that you get, a belt or something. Yeah, you've got a belt, and it's 210 item level, right? The best item level you can currently get from Mythic 15 from those repeatable dungeons. If you put a socket on that thing right now, then 9.0.5 comes along. Everyone's in those dungeons grinding all that Valor. You get that belt again, and you can upgrade that belt now to 220. You're gonna feel pretty dumb if you're sitting there having just spent a bunch of time in the Maw, and let's be honest, most of us don't really like doing the Maw. You spent a bunch of time in there, and you put a socket on that 210 item level piece, or even, it could be even lower. You put a socket on it because it was the best thing you could get. It's going to feel bad. Remember, people are going to be doing loads of dungeons. Loads of Mythic Plus is going to be happening when 9.0.5 goes live to get this Valor. You're going to be getting more gear. In fact, there's even more gear is going to be dropping from those dungeons now. So there's a very good chance you can get that. You can upgrade it. Save your sockets for gear that you can upgrade. Unless it's already 220 item level or higher, in which case, fire away, put sockets on that. Go ham, go have fun. Otherwise, I would save my Stygia and wait for this Valor upgradable gear. Nothing that dropped before 9.0.5 can be upgraded with Valor. You have to drop that piece of gear once the patch has gone live in order to upgrade it. That's very important. So don't get led astray, and don't feel bad if you make a mistake on this one. And tip number 3, which I'm gonna do right now live for you guys, is also start thinking about Covenant changes as well. I know a lot of us, like, I really like my Covenant. I'm in Venthyr right now. Until the end of this video, I'm in the Venthyr, okay? I like it a lot, but is it going to be the best option in 9.0.5? That's the question you should ask yourself. Again, I did a video looking at the initial changes on this, and of course we'll take further looks at all of these patch notes once they keep getting updated, and especially when we get the version of the patch that is going to go live. But lots of Covenant abilities are actually getting changed. They're getting buffed up. Especially underperforming ones, and your best Covenant might change. It might change. So, for example, for me, as a priest, Night Fae is getting buffed a lot. So we're gonna go switch to Night Fae right now. I'm switching right now because remember, you're gonna start off at Renown 1. Right? Let's actually go for this. I'm joining the Night Fae. Okay, let's go. I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure. Do it. Yeah, okay, I pledge. Yep, we've swapped. We have swapped, guys. So bear in mind, why is this important? Because it's going to take you a couple of weeks to switch back to your previous Covenant. So you can actually go join your new Covenant, start getting sorted with that, and then you can also start working back towards rejoining your old Covenant. So for example, I'm getting ready for this. If Blizzard decides not to buff Night Fae, that's fine, because I've joined them early. I'll be able to just go and swap back to Venthyr. No stress, no problem, really. Once the patch goes live, if this does stay buffed, I'm all good. I'll already be in the Night Fae. And remember, you are starting off, guys, at Renown level 1. Your soul binds are going to suck. You're not going to have these passive things. You're not going to be able to upgrade PvP gear. You're not going to be able to drop stuff that's as good. Oh, maybe you still can upgrade PvP gear. Maybe that's account-wide. Yeah, it looks like it is account-wide. Never mind. Hey, we're all good. I haven't swapped this thing before. You're gonna miss out on these deepening bonds though, so some stamina you're gonna fall behind on. But yeah, certainly your soul pines. I don't even have a soul pine right now, for example. So you can actually start grinding out that renown right now. I think it was probably going to take you about 3 weeks, roughly, to catch up to renown. So if you swap Covenant right now, you can catch up. Again, this is very personal. This depends on you. The reason that I'm swapping right now is that I was Venthyr before this because I was playing Disc in raid, right? I was playing Disc. But we just killed Mythic Sludgefist last night, so this is very convenient for me. I had to play Venthyr Disc Priest on Mythic Sludgefist, but guess what? That boss is dead now. We're on Stone Legion Generals, where it's looking like I'm going to play Holy Priest. Night Fae Holy Priest, that's going to work okay, and then I'm playing Shadow Priest on Denathrius, and for Shadow, Night Fae is absolutely the best. So, yeah, I'm now Night Fae. So, cool. And again, you know what? If that change doesn't go live and you want to switch back, then that's fine. It depends where you are with your progression, right? If it doesn't make sense for you with how your dungeon team is doing or whatever, then don't swap, okay? Don't swap. This depends on you. But I would say that right now, this is a good time to swap and get to a good renown level before the patch even goes live. Anyway, I'm off to the Heart of the Forest in Ardenweald to meet my new Covenant. Fun. Reset back to step 1 with the Covenant. I find it kind of fun. I know that some people won't. Let me know what you think about that in the description. But yeah, guys, that is what I will be doing to prepare for patch 9.0.5. Stockpile your soul ash. That's really important. Even the most important thing. And then I think the second most important thing would probably be this. Consider how you might swap with your Covenant. And again, those two might go hand in hand, right? Your best Legendary and your best Covenant might synergize together. That might be the reason that it could be worth swapping. I can't tell you for your individual spec because I don't know, obviously. But check your class Discord, see what the recommendations are there, talk to good players of your spec that you know, figure out what's the best option for you. It could be worth changing. And yeah, just get ahead of the curve here. Not the achievement, but get ahead of ahead of the pack. And be prepared for 9.0.5. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope that's helpful and has got you thinking about how to prepare. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.